pure fiction. But what if it isn't? Imagine someone claiming to be from the future and bringing warnings of events yet to unfold. Let's dive into the mysterious story of a time traveler from the year 2345. The arrival. It was a chilly morning when they arrived. In the middle of Central Park, a shimmering portal materialized. Out of it stepped a figure, looking just like any of us but with a desperate urgency in their eyes. Their clothes, although not drastically different, had materials we've never seen. Their first words? "I've come from 2345, and I need to tell you something vital. The world of 2345. One might expect the future to be a utopia, but according to our traveler, it's far from it. Advanced technology had changed the way humans live, from floating cities to mind-linked devices. But with advancements came unforeseen consequences. Climate, culture, and cosmic changes had turned the Earth into a battleground for resources and survival. The warning. The traveler spoke of events that seemed fantastical. Oceans turning into vast deserts, stars disappearing from the night sky, and nations waging wars using weapons that could manipulate time itself. But why come to our time with these forewarnings? They claimed our era held the pivotal choices that would set these events in motion. What can we do? Hope is not lost. The traveler emphasized that while the future they came from was dark, it wasn't set in stone. By fostering global cooperation, investing in sustainable technology, and prioritizing human welfare over momentary gains, we can steer Earth away from the path it's on. The future, it seems, is in our hands. The departure and doubt. As suddenly as they appeared, the traveler vanished back through the shimmering portal, leaving us with more questions than answers. Skeptics argued it was a hoax, while others believed fervently. Whether you believe or not, the traveler's warnings resonate with challenges we already face today. The message beyond time. There were those who delved deeper into the traveler's message, trying to decipher if there was an underlying theme. Beyond the warnings and depictions of a grim future was a plea for unity. The time traveler repeatedly emphasized the importance of collective human spirit, the strength that comes from banding together, and the power of hope. The time ripple effect. Time travel theories often speak of the butterfly effect. A small change can result in significant differences in a later state. By merely traveling to our time, the visitor from 2345 might have already set in motion a chain of events different from their original timeline. Their hope, perhaps, was that knowledge could be our salvation. Skepticism and science. Scientists were baffled. The appearance of a supposed time traveler sparked debates worldwide. Was time travel truly possible? Or was this an elaborate ruse played on a global stage? Physicists began re-examining theories, while historians tried to correlate the traveler's claims with known events. Cultural impact. The traveler's story infiltrated popular culture. Songs, movies, and books were inspired by the mysterious visitor from the future. The narrative shifted from merely being a fantastical tale to a reflection on our society's choices, pushing for greater awareness and action towards sustainable futures. The legacy left behind. Years after the traveler's visit, communities formed worldwide, upholding the principles shared by our visitor from 2345. The event became a catalyst for change, with individuals from all walks of life coming together to make better choices for our world, ensuring a brighter future for all. The diary found. A few months post the traveler's departure, a tattered diary was found in the very spot they first appeared. This diary, presumed to be the traveler's, contained not just predictions, but also personal anecdotes. It painted a vivid picture of a world starkly contrasting ours, one where human connection and natural beauty had dwindled but was deeply yearned for. The human element. The diary entries showcased raw emotions: hope, despair, love, loss, and redemption. It provided a unique perspective that even in a technologically advanced world, human emotions remain consistent. The traveler had loved ones, faced betrayals, and fought for causes. Their journey through time wasn't just a mission, it was deeply personal. Technological marvels and pitfalls. While the 2345 described in the diary was technologically advanced with AI companions, teleportation stations, and even digital memories, it also warned of over-reliance on technology. The loss of natural habitats, human touch, and organic experiences had a profound psychological impact on its inhabitants. Philosophical reflections. The diary often transitioned into philosophical entries. The traveler questioned existence, purpose, and the true meaning of progress. Is progression just technological advancement, or is it the evolution of the soul? By sharing these contemplations, the traveler invites us to partake in these age-old questions, emphasizing their timeless relevance. Calls to action. While the initial message was a warning, the diary provided actionable solutions. It stressed the importance of preserving our environment, fostering genuine human connections, and prioritizing mental and emotional well-being alongside technological advancements. The traveler believed that with these, we could craft a brighter, more harmonious future. Echoes of the past. The diary repeatedly emphasized the importance of learning from the past. History, as the traveler put it, had a way of echoing into the future. Empires rise and fall, but patterns remain. Many of the problems they faced in 2345 were intensified versions of what we know today, showcasing the cyclical nature of challenges and solutions. The role of art. In a world dominated by machines and virtual realities, the arts had become a niche. Yet, the traveler cherished the beauty of a hand-painted portrait, the raw emotion of a live performance, and the magic of handwritten poetry. Art, they believed, was the touchstone of humanity, a mirror reflecting our deepest desires and fears. The social structure of 2345. The societal dynamics of 2345 had morphed into conglomerates rather than countries. While this brought about global unity in some ways, it also birthed new divisions based on ideology and resource control. The traveler's tales highlighted the need for open dialogue, understanding, and the promotion of a common human identity. The ethical dilemmas of time travel. The act of time traveling wasn't taken lightly. With it came vast ethical responsibilities. By revealing the future, there's a risk of creating self-fulfilling prophecies or altering trajectories in unpredictable ways. The traveler grappled with these dilemmas, ultimately choosing to intervene for what they believed was the greater good. Aftermath of the discovery. The discovery of the diary led to global movements. While skeptics continued their debates, many were inspired to act. Grassroots movements for environmental protection, mental health awareness, and artistic revival sprung up. This mysterious visitor from the future, directly or indirectly, had catalyzed a global renaissance. The skeptics' investigations. As the story of the time traveler took the world by storm, a group of dedicated skeptics set out on a mission. Their goal? To prove the legitimacy, or lack thereof, of this traveler's claims. Using advanced forensics, they began analyzing the diary's material, the linguistics used, and cross-referencing the predictions with current scientific expectations. Environmental emphasis. Among the diary's entries, a consistent theme was the degradation of Earth's natural environments. The traveler described vast, barren wastelands, once teeming oceans now lifeless, and skies choked with pollution. It wasn't just a tale of caution, but a heartfelt plea to prioritize Earth's well-being, emphasizing that nature's health directly correlates to humanity's survival. Holograms and heartbreak. In 2345, virtual interactions dominated. With holographic communication and immersive virtual realities, physical contact became rare. This led to a societal epidemic of loneliness and touch starvation. The traveler's tales serve as a reminder that while technology can bridge distances, it shouldn't replace the irreplaceable warmth of genuine human connection. The butterfly effect in action. After the traveler's revelations, scientists and sociologists began noticing small but significant changes in global trajectories. While it's challenging to attribute these solely to the traveler's influence, it's undeniable that conversations around sustainability, unity, and holistic progress gained momentum. The mystery deepens. Months after the traveler's disappearance, strange occurrences began cropping up. Unidentified radio frequencies, fleeting glimpses of what some claim were time portals, and rare meteorological phenomena. These events led to speculations. Were they residual effects of the traveler's journey through time, or indicators of more travelers to come? The enigma of the traveler's identity. Even as the world reacted to the traveler's message, a burning question remained. Who was this mysterious envoy from 2345? The diary offered glimpses into their personal life, but their identity remained concealed. Some speculated they were a historian. Others believed they were a scientist, while a few even proposed they might have been an artist, trying to paint the future with words. The lost art of storytelling. The traveler's mode of communication was notably archaic by their standards. They relied on the age-old art of storytelling, a form that had become rare in their time. Through parables and metaphors, they connected with the heartstrings of our era, reinforcing the timeless nature of oral and written narratives in shaping societies. Visions of utopia. While a significant portion of the traveler's revelations were cautionary, the diary also held descriptions of a potential utopia, a world where technology and nature coexisted, where communities thrived on mutual respect and understanding. It highlighted that the path to such a utopia was paved with conscious choices made in the present. Music of 2345. An unexpected but delightful section of the diary described the music of the traveler's time. Melodies crafted through algorithms, harmonies created in zero-gravity chambers, and instruments that harnessed the power of natural phenomena. It was a testament to the indomitable human spirit that, even in a drastically changed world, music remained a universal solace. The traveler's farewell. Before their mysterious departure, the traveler organized a covert gathering. Those who attended spoke of an emotional farewell, filled with hope, inspiration, and a plea to cherish the planet and its inhabitants. The traveler may have returned to their time, but their impact lingered, reminding everyone of the power one individual can have in shaping the course of history. Echoes in the universe. The traveler, in an almost poetic entry, talked about cosmic events from their time. Celestial dances, the appearances of new constellations, and the whispers of the universe were described. These events, they believed, were not just astronomical phenomena, but indicators of Earth's changing relationship with the cosmos. The evolution of language. Languages evolve, and by 2345, the way humans communicated had seen significant transformations. While English remained, it had absorbed elements from various languages, creating a global dialect. The traveler's choice to communicate in contemporary English was intentional, aimed at ensuring clarity and understanding. The role of AI in 2345. By the traveler's time, AI had become deeply ingrained in daily life. These weren't just machines, but entities with personalities, rights, and roles in society. The traveler brought forth questions about ethics, consciousness, and the fine line between creation and creator. Rebirth of ancient practices. Amidst a world of tech wonders, there was a revival of ancient human practices in 2345. Meditation, herbal medicines, and age-old rituals saw a resurgence. The traveler emphasized the balance between embracing the future and respecting ancestral wisdom, suggesting that holistic progress marries the old with the new. Ethereal connections. One of the most moving entries discussed relationships in the traveler's era. With extended lifespans and the ability to connect across dimensions, relationships became complex yet profound. The story of a millennia-long friendship, a love that defied temporal boundaries, and family ties that stretched across eras painted a picture of human connections, evolved yet familiar, fashion and self-expression. In 2345, fashion had transcended beyond mere clothing. With the integration of technology and biology, self-expression became multidimensional. Garments could change color with emotion, tattoos animated with memories, and hairstyles defied gravity. The traveler's vivid descriptions painted a tapestry of a world where personal style was deeply interwoven with identity. Gastronomy in the future. Food, always a reflection of culture and progress, had taken unique turns by the traveler's time. With traditional agriculture waning, synthetic and lab-grown foods dominated. However, ancient recipes were preserved, culminating in a blend of traditional flavors with futuristic techniques. The traveler recalled a dish combining molecular gastronomy with age-old spices, an embodiment of culinary evolution. Education and learning. The educational framework of 2345 was radically decentralized. Gone were the traditional institutions. In their place, global knowledge grids allowed individuals to learn from experiences across time and space. Virtual reality historical lessons, AI-guided skill development, and interplanetary study exchanges were the norm. Animals and coexistence. With many species having gone extinct, there was a collective effort in the traveler's time to reintroduce and protect biodiversity. Urban jungles had literal jungles, with cities designed to coexist with nature rather than replace it. The traveler spoke fondly of a close bond with a creature that was part bird, part machine, a symbol of the world's fusion ethos. Sports and entertainment. Competitions in 2345 weren't limited to our physical realm. Multidimensional sports, where participants competed across different realities, were crowd favorites. Entertainment, too, was immersive. Instead of watching films, one could live them, experiencing narratives firsthand. The traveler recounted an experience where they lived a day as a tree, feeling the pulse of the earth and the dance of the wind. The arts and expressions of 2345. The arts in 2345 had reached levels of expression previously thought impossible. Artists didn't just paint on canvases, but on the very fabric of reality itself, using technology to bring their creations to life. Imagine a sculpture capturing the essence of a dream, or a song that adapts to mirror the listener's heartbeats. The traveler mused on attending a concert where the music was shaped real-time by the collective emotions of the audience. Urban habitats and architecture. By the traveler's time, humanity had built cities in places once considered inhospitable. Floating cities amidst the clouds, subaquatic metropolises, and underground havens were common sights. Architecture was not just about buildings, but creating ecosystems, ensuring every structure was sustainable and in harmony with its surroundings. The mystery of love in 2345. In a future so dominated by technological advancements, how had the fundamental human emotion of love fared? Beautifully, according to the traveler. Love was celebrated in its many forms, unbounded by time or physicality. Relationships spanned across lifetimes, and with the advent of virtual realms, even beyond traditional concepts of reality. Spirituality and the cosmic consciousness. The boundaries between science and spirituality had blurred by 2345. The quest for understanding one's place in the universe was as significant as ever. Temples, churches, and spiritual centers existed in digital spaces where seekers from across the universe congregated. The traveler spoke of a transcendent experience, meditating at the intersection of multiple galaxies. The time traveler's legacy. Beyond the tales and insights from the future, the traveler left an indelible mark on our present. Their presence catalyzed discussions on sustainability, ethics, and the essence of humanity. As they vanished, leaving behind only memories and a diary, they became a legend, a beacon urging us towards a brighter, conscious future, the celestial celebrations. By 2345, festivities weren't just limited to the Earth. Humanity celebrated cosmic events like planetary alignments, comet showers, and auroras. The traveler described a mesmerizing festival where people danced on air platforms, floating amidst the northern lights, creating a fusion of culture and natural wonder. The new role of politicians. The political landscape had changed dramatically. Politicians were no longer just leaders, but facilitators, ensuring the seamless integration of AI decision-making with human values. The traveler recalled a World Council gathering where decisions were made through collective global consensus, not confined to borders or nationalities. Restoring Mother Nature. In the wake of past environmental damages, extensive efforts were dedicated to reviving and rejuvenating Earth's ecosystems. Large swaths of land were restored to their natural states, extinct animals were brought back using genetic technologies, and the skies were cleared of pollutants. The traveler spoke emotionally about witnessing a rejuvenated Amazon rainforest, thriving in all its glory. Adventures in alternate realities. While physical travel remained popular, there was an upsurge in venturing into alternate virtual realities for leisure. One could experience being a bird in a world made entirely of waterfalls, or a giant roaming lands filled with floating islands. The traveler reminisced about a memorable virtual adventure as a microscopic being inside a drop of morning dew. Interstellar communities. Space exploration wasn't just about visiting distant galaxies, but had evolved into creating interstellar communities. Humans had neighbors from different star systems, and communities were a mix of various intergalactic species, cultures, and knowledge systems. The traveler shared tales of interplanetary feasts where dishes spanned from Martian salads to Andromedan desserts. Quantum emotions. The future saw emotions not just as abstract feelings, but as quantifiable, malleable entities. Emotion engineers, as they were known, could weave experiences tailored to specific emotional needs. The traveler described attending a quantum carnival, where one could experience a lifetime of emotions in mere moments, from the giddiness of first love to the serene contentment of old age. The lost arts rediscovered. In a world teeming with progress, there was a resurgence in interest for the lost arts, from ancient craftsmanship to forgotten dance forms. The traveler narrated a touching memory of watching a holographic recreation of Shakespeare's lost play, brought back to life using AI's deep learning. Ethical dilemmas of the future. With progress came new ethical quandaries. From the rights of AI entities to the moral ramifications of altering one's past, the Society of 2345 grappled with challenges we're only beginning to consider. The traveler shared a debate they witnessed about the ethics of memory manipulation. Should one be allowed to erase painful memories? The music of the spheres. Music in 2345 was not limited to human-made sounds. Compositions included sounds from distant galaxies, resonances of black holes, and melodies of celestial bodies. The traveler spoke of a concert where the audience was transported through a sonic journey of the universe, with each note echoing the wonders of the cosmos. Mysteries still unresolved. Even with all its advancements, the future held its mysteries. There were phenomena even the most advanced tech couldn't decipher, places in the universe where time behaved oddly, and ancient prophecies still awaiting fulfillment. The traveler left a cryptic entry about a place where stars sang and time stood still, hinting at adventures even they hadn't yet undertaken. Kinship beyond humanity. Relationships in 2345 weren't just human-centric. Bonds were formed with interstellar beings, sentient A's, and even ethereal entities from alternate dimensions. The traveler recalled a heartwarming bond they shared with a sentient nebula, a bond forged in understanding and mutual respect, crafting reality with thought. In this future, humanity had harnessed the power of collective thought to shape reality. Massive thought orchestrations were organized where millions focused their intent to manifest positive changes, from healing environmental scars to conjuring spectacular celestial events. The traveler reminisced about witnessing a thought-made aurora, more vibrant than any natural phenomenon. The pioneers